Michael, sounds good. Well, according to AAA, the average price of gas in Knoxville is right around $2.88 a gallon.
Yeah, how does that compare to what we've been seeing or what people across the country are paying? And where are prices going to go from here? We have so many questions. Megan Cooper with AAA has some answers.
So, taking a look at gas prices across the country this week, our national gas price average did increase slightly. Over last week, we actually hit a new gasoline demand record, which isn't really surprising given that we're heading into the peak summer driving season. So, over the next couple of months, we can expect that demand to continue to increase just as more and more people are hitting the roads and are taking a road trip this summer. Over last week, we also saw a fluctuation in crude oil prices. At the end of the week, we ended around $74 per barrel. A lot of those fluctuations were due to the fact that OPEC could not reach an agreement on whether or not they were going to increase production in August. So we've seen some of those fluctuations, and right now we have a pretty big spread for state gas price averages across the country right now. Of course, the most expensive state that we're seeing this week is California at $4.31. The cheapest state this week is Mississippi at $2.76. The good news for those of us here in Tennessee is that for the second week in a row, Tennessee is the 10th least expensive market in the nation. And our state average for today is $2.88, which is exactly where we were a week ago. And it's actually exactly where we were about a month ago. So even though we've seen some fluctuation, especially around some of those travel holidays, we've stayed relatively the same over the past month. And of course, compared to last year, we're almost $1 more expensive than we were in the middle of the pandemic. So moving forward in Tennessee, of course, we can expect those fluctuations depending on what those crude oil prices do over the course of the summer. But we do know that more than likely that trend for the remainder of the summer will be those increasing gas prices. Based on what our gas prices have done here in Tennessee over the last couple of months, for us, that trend will more than likely look like a slow, gradual increase rather than huge increases week over week, unless we start to see those huge swings in crude oil pricing. For those of us in Knoxville, you're actually right in the middle of all the metro areas this week. Knoxville is the 5th most expensive market in the state this week, and your metro average is actually the same as the state average at $2.88. So something else to keep in mind with our vehicles this summer is that we're heading into a lot higher temperatures. Even though those temperatures may fluctuate, even though the day might be cloudy, the temperatures inside your vehicle can actually get pretty hot. And it doesn't take a long time for those temperatures to start to increase inside your vehicle. The danger here is that, younger children are more susceptible to heat stroke. So even those small fluctuations in temperature can really take a toll on them versus an adult. Even with their windows cracked, the inside of that vehicle can still get very hot. I think we've all had that scenario where we've ran into the grocery store and we come back out and our interior of the car is very, very hot. Maybe you've burned yourself on a seatbelt or things like that. So definitely keep those things in mind and try not to leave young children or pets in the back of the vehicle, and always remember to check for baby.
Good reminders there. We appreciate that. Well,